Oh man. Hello, hello.
Hey everybody.
How's it going, everybody? How are you doing, Kat? Well, I already know the answer to that. We're both sick. So, but we still showed up to stream. The
Yes,
march
we
through Greg
did.
must continue. We got stuff to do.
And
Shmev, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you.
why are we with the space stuff right now?
Yeah, so we have the space elevator, so we can technically launch ourselves anywhere up to tier 8. So we didn't even bother making the tier 8 rocket, but it was part of the space race quest stuff. So like to move through progression, you kind of did have to make the tier 8 rocket. So I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it, because there's actually something that we need from a planet for today. Davo Mouse, what's up? Hello, hello. Sorry, what?
I said, what do we need?
So there is this like bioculture that we need called Xenoxene, but we need wood from Barnada Sea, which is like some weird planet or something, to like at least start the process. And yeah, I figured we'd just go there.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and put this thing together real quick. Should take 2 seconds. You can go ahead and do a pre-flight check.
Oh yeah, that would be a really good idea. So I just woke up from a nap. I was trying to make sure I had enough energy.
Oh God, you can't even see my
through.
face.
Whoa, boy. So I'm a little groggy and out of it. So thank you for reminding me to do the pre-flight check.
The check, yeah, you're welcome.
A very short flight.
Very, yes. Okay, so actually, I just remembered I have to take these, give them fuel. So, let's see.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Yeah. Minor details. It's fine though. Oh God, what's this stuff called?
I'm
H?
gonna sleep.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and do your thing. It'll take me like a couple minutes to get all this stuff together. Being sick sucks. Yeah. Something I picked up really quick with work this weekend, and then I think I gave it to Kat. I don't know if it's some mild COVID or what the deal is, but I'm just like constantly exhausted.
I mean, the other symptoms aren't that bad.
Yeah,
tiredness is just.
Yeah, I don't care about the other stuff. Like, cough, who cares? But
as you proceed to cough up a lung.
Wait, me? Did I cough? No, I don't think I coughed.
I think it was like yesterday. Like you sounded like you were gonna cough up a lung, but he has really been coughing, so it's not that it's not been that big of a deal.
The faded Xenoxene. Yes. So at least I have like on Diddy's stream or Adidia stream heard plenty about Xenoxene. It's where is it here? Actually, you know what? I'm getting distracted. Let's get the rocket fuel going. Yeah, and then we can look it up. So we've got most of the quests actually done. In UHV, there's like a lot of cleanup quests here, but there's like nothing too big at this point, except for this little corner right up here, top right. So we need this in order to make, what is this? Radox? Which is like the new plastic after Kevlar. And we need Radox in order to make the mothership to go out to tier 9 planets. Yeah. Which is literally required in order to make a motor in the next tier UEV. So there's like literally no getting around this. And so it involves making this Petri dish Xenoxene, which you can then use in the biolab to do Radox stuff. Now the tricky part about this though, here, let me put another fuel thing in here. The tricky part about this is it's like a percentage chance multiplied by a percentage chance multiplied by a percentage chance. So it's like 2.5% to get this culture. And then you have to put that with something else, this plasmid, which is a 7.5% chance. And then there's this other thing, which is also a 2.5% chance. And then you put all those together and it's a 7.5% chance. In other words, pain, terror, horror, all of the above. So we're going to go ahead and get working on that process early. Kind of try to have it going in the background, as we, have other stuff to do around the base. And hopefully over the next couple days, this will get done. That actually, yeah, it's actually terrible. Yeah, I don't know who designed it, but
someone who didn't think that Greg was cruel enough.
Yeah. So
Well,
not a shining point of GTNH, but we'll get through it. There's ways to get through it and kind of. Actually, once you get one of these petri dishes, you can actually make more via this method with this stuff. You take the first petri dish and then you're able to make more of this liquid, which allows you to make more of them. So it's actually not as bad as it seems. You're able to replicate these once you get one of them pretty quickly. And the same goes for this one as well. Yeah, that's a 75% chance. You can just get more. So that's not the worst. I was thinking this first BBF was going to be rough. You know, it's all relative, right? There's a lot of things like later on that, you know, you look back at the first brick blast furnace and you're like, you know, actually the first brick blast furnace was actually still kind of tough. So it's all kind of, like I said, relative. All right, Kat, I got both of the rockets full.
right, give me just a second.
All right. I'd always wondered what the Tier 8 rocket would look like. I'd never seen it before.
That thing's massive.
It is confirmed bigger than all the other rockets. Who would have thought?
Is there a rocket after this?
There is, but it's like a little shuttlecraft that you then take off into orbit around the planet, and then you have a mothership. Yeah.
I was just about to say you're talking about the mothership thing. Okay.
Yeah. So technically no Tier 9 rocket, but you know, they're kind of they're Tier 9 planets that will have to use that method. You know what is funny? The Tier 8 rocket is actually shorter than the Tier 7.
That is, but it's like much bigger.
Yes, quite. All right, well, you ready to do this? Pre-flight check complete?
Yeah.
Got all the stuff?
Yes.
Alrighty.
I have the things.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, it's doing that like horrible screen shaking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second so I don't get sick.
Yeah, you've already been having such bad like dizzy spells.
Yeah, I really yeah. I don't need this. Although theoretically, this should be faster than all the other rockets.
I love that the bar on the side is like mostly spaceship now.
Yeah, right. There's not much bar. It's just all spaceship. Alrighty. So we are going to, if you zoom out and you look to the northwest.
Yes. This one.
Over there. Yep. There is if you just click on one of the planets, it should show all of them. And we're looking for Barnarda C. Click on one of like the outer ones. Okay, that works. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Barnarda C. Yep. And go.
Ouch.
Boing.
Oh, this place looks cool. Wait, isn't this the place that some people were talking about, like, starting out on?
No, that's Ross 128BA. But this is kind of like that. There's actually oxygen here as well.
It's like, I feel like I've heard people talk about this place before.
Dude, what, is it just me, or like when I turned on my night vision, I felt like it was really loud. Am I crazy?
Yeah, no, it does turn on very loudly.
That's weird.
It doesn't normally sound that loud.
Okay, well, whatever. Oh yeah, don't forget your rocket. I almost forgot mine.
Oh, I actually remembered it. What is this thingy? Rainbow thingy.
Rainbow crystal. I don't know, but In your inventory now.
Unknown
Oh, it's just the
crystal bar.
unknown crystal. Yeah, we don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah, we got plenty of that.
Oh,
So
interesting.
the thing we actually need here is the wood.
I was about to comment. The wood is really pretty.
Yeah, it's
I
actually kinda
like
nice.
this.
We also want to get some dirt because the only way you can plant these saplings is on this very specific dirt.
Oh, how particular.
So yeah, it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna get
Oh shoot.
You don't
I
have
run
your.
home and go grab my lumber axe. Oh well, actually, I might
I mean,
have.
yeah, you could just slash home and then slash back. Oh, this thing doesn't like the lumber axe. Oh no. Oh, that's a fail.
Well, I'm just be Vajra.
Yeah, I mean, I think the lumber axe is still technically faster, but yeah, that's a little disappointing. Oh, did get some saplings. Good.
I think we should totally like plant this stuff around because it's pretty.
Yeah.
These dandelions.
They're very big. I wonder if they normally grow like this. They're very big.
So, what do we do with this wood once we bring it back home?
So there is a recipe, which I can show right here. It's basically you take a sterilized petri dish and you take unknown fluid, which we're already pumping, so we already have a source of this. And then you take the Barnardaceae wood, and it gives a 2.5% chance of a petri dish for Barnardophis arboreatoris, something like that.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. And again, this is all to get Radox. I think this is actually one of the few things that like you would have to like cheat in or something with Garden of Grind. Because, you know, in Garden of Grind, none of the planets are, you know, have anything on them. Like you can't go to them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And this is like pretty much the only way to get this petri dish is this wood. You can't really get it. Thought you could get Gate and Gog now? I mean, maybe there's some way that was made or discovered recently. Last I had checked, this was one of the few things that you couldn't do. But there might have been some developments I'm unaware of. Also, what's up, Uncountably? Good to see you.
Ew.
We're trying to get our Barnardaceae wood for our Radox. But yeah, other than that, Kat, you might be able to help me out, like, with filling a couple of the UHV quests. They're more like quests you just kind of like. What am I trying to say, dude? My brain is so cooked today. It's just so bad. They're kind of just like little pickup quests, like stuff we could probably figure out pretty easily. I know one of them requires completing a couple of applied energistics quests.
Yeah.
Like it's gated off or something.
I did want to go through those soon.
Yeah.
To start completing.
Approaching tier 1 rocket, very nice.
Congrats. It's so nice when you can finally get to space.
Yeah, because that means applied energistics.
Mm-hmm.
So good. All right.
That is like life-changing in the game.
Yep. It's when the game truly begins. All right. Well, we'll get a little bit more of this, and then I think I'm gonna get out and go ahead and get the process started in the biolabs. Any wood that you get, you can just put in the system.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really helped me out. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I guess you could put this in a tree growth simulator, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know if anybody here knows whether you can put that. I don't know if we would need to do that. Like, I think this might be enough wood to carry us through, but I don't know.
I mean,
Let's see.
have you checked any eye to see if you can?
Oh yeah, I could check any eye. Oh, when you like right click the sapling, it doesn't even show anything. Interesting.
Huh.
Oh wait, no. If I left click the Barnard to see wood, yeah, you could totally put it in a tree growth simulator. Okay. I thought you would need to put like the dirt in there or something, but it's not. Yeah, it's not showing that as a requirement. Well, anyway, good to know. You can keep mining wood if you want, Cap, but or go back, whichever you want to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and go back. I might need more. I might not. Like, I'm really not sure. Either way, thank you for coming along with me.
You're welcome. I just got all that taken care of. I saved the location.
Oh, good call. I actually don't think I did.
Oh, baby.
I mean, at least we have the space elevator. Makes it easy.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh yeah, by the way, did you put your rocket back in the system or?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right, yeah, so we're going to throw all of the wood in here. As you can see, the process has already started. It's only a 25-second recipe, which is not too bad. So I did, over the weekend, I overhauled our clean room. It was like a little 5x5. Unfortunately, this thing still has to be in a clean room. It's like one of the few things you still need this thing for. But we made it a nice 9x9 on the inside now. So I was able to put 16 UV biolabs in here. And yeah, I think we should get that culture pretty quickly, actually. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Have you got all the bees yet? That's a good question. I don't think we do.
No, we don't.
I think we have a majority of them, for sure. We kind of just been going and picking through and just taking the ones that we need over time.
It's
and
like
the holiday ones.
now that we're like in that spot in Botania, I need to make that hibiscus. Isn't that what it's called? Or the hibiscus?
I always get those two mixed up.
I do too, so I can never remember. Yeah. So I was waiting to do the extra bees that we don't really need until I made that. Because
you don't have to worry about princesses, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kat, other than the shuttlecraft, our rocket area is pretty much complete looking.
Right?
Might do some more decorative stuff like on the roof or who knows, but it's, I don't know. It feels like a really great accomplishment to just see all the rockets in place. One of those things that you weren't sure you were ever going to see.
But look at you now.
Very fun. Look at us now. Oh, by the way, you know your the research that you were wanting to do with the Wyvern core?
Yes.
I did set this up so that the research station now has laser power. So it's now getting 256 amps of UHV, which is way more than enough that you need to do your research. So you can come over here anytime you want and do your research for that.
All right, maybe I'll get that started up in just a couple minutes.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my next crop going with the crop bot.
Which one are you doing now?
Fine.
Did you say time?
Fine. It's like time, but take away the M and put an N.
Oh. Is that like 10 or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cat's, speaking of all the bees, Cat's trying to get all of the crops.
Yes.
I don't know why she's wanting to do that to herself, but
it's in the quest book.
So are all the bees.
Not all of them.
Well, that's actually true. Yeah. All right, so there is a huge thing that I need to show off. Basically, whenever I was not working this weekend, I was working on this. So, you know, you've got Neo Tokyo over here. You got the space elevator here. We've got our new quantum computer lab over here. And then if you come down this way, under construction, under massive construction. Yeah, if you look, this is the biggest building we have by far in the base. You come in here, nice little like potential lobby area. Again, still working on it. But you come over here, and this is our first 32 of many, many, many circuit assembly lines. Now, I actually realized some shortcomings in this design, so I'm actually probably going to tear all of this down to actually redo this.
What?
But I know. So I figured out a way that I could like wall share easier. And also, right now, each one of these lines here is on a separate subnet connected via P2P for the various different recipes that you can do with circuit assembly lines. So, you know, we've got some nano CPUs here. We've got some, we got wetware, we got crystal processors, we got quite a few things. So what I had thought, and then I realized that Adidia and Surdra are doing it on the Hive, is that it's probably better to forgo the P2Ps altogether, because I think I need to use blocking mode on them. But even so, you end up with like all of these separate subnets. You're going to end up with hundreds and hundreds of them, which is not great. But what you could do is like have all of a particular processor on one subnet color itself. And that way you can actually use the stocking fluid hatches as well, which we recently got access to. Yeah, these right here, stocking input hatch. You get this in UV. Yeah, these are pretty cool. And they're not too expensive. And I really want to use those instead, because I actually think they'll be faster, and I think they'll be better with TPS as well than inserting into a bunch of input hatches. And again, you know, much fewer subnets, which is also going to help with the latency. So yeah, complete redesign. But until then, basically the idea is that, you know, you have several of these dedicated to each individual processor, and, you know, depending on which processor it is, you'll have more parallels, or you'll want more cals dedicated directly to it. And so this was a nice start, though. Things are working significantly faster. Now, in some cases, all the stuff is only going to one cal, and I don't know if that's because of a blocking mode issue or what it is, because I don't have blocking mode on any of these yet. Kind of annoying, but basically if I wall share these, instead of like, I'll be able to fit like probably up to 50% more of them in a line. And as you can see, we've got room for what, like 4 more lines in this particular part, but we're also going to do multiple elevations of this. So we're gonna have a whole lot of cows. I think people end up with somewhere between like 600 and 1,000 of these.
That's crazy.
By the time you get to Stargate, yeah. It's mainly for the bioprocessors. These are actually the biggest culprit of them all. For some reason, yeah, these ZPM circuits, which you can then upgrade up to like UHV and UEV. Apparently these get a lot of use for one reason or another. So, but anyway, we're thinking ahead with this whole design. I want to make it so like I can keep expanding these cows without having to like eventually relocate them somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, and then over here we can do the same thing, but with assembling lines. And then I think we'll want a place for the advanced assembly lines as well, but I don't know how many of those we need. Like, I still haven't figured all that out yet. But yeah, this is going to be a massive area. I'm really hoping that all these multi-blocks close to each other, these hundreds of multi-blocks, are not going to create a bunch of like rendering lag whenever you're trying to come over here.
So isn't that something that you did over the weekend, was look at TPS? And
well, that's a different issue. The rendering lag is sort of like a more like visual, like client side type issue. Yeah. So regarding that, if I open the command that I do here is xu_tps. Let me take my tip away so y'all can see. Yeah, xu_tps. If anybody didn't know how to check your TPS, which is ticks per second. And up here at the top, every now and then there's like this little moment where like things kind of hang up for a split second. And I was like, what's going on with that? Like everything is fine usually. And so I did some investigating. There's this add-on that this mod that you can add called Spark, which will do like a big, you can give it different parameters so it can like check different things or, in different instances. Basically what I found, this is a bit unfortunate, and I was hoping I was wrong, but it doesn't seem like I am. The drone center. Our friend the drone center with all of those drone hatches as the maintenance hatches. Unfortunately, I believe that's causing the issue.
Oh, no.
It was responsible for a large amount of that. So if we look at the tooltip here, we have a 669 multi-blocks connected up to this thing. And I think what's happening is the more multi-blocks we connect, the more times it has to do this global check on all those multi-blocks. And that's what's causing the hitch. So I think like the more drone centers we add, the worse the situation's actually going to get. I wish I was wrong. I was trying to look on the Discord. Nobody was talking about it. So I don't know what it is. On Adidia's Discord, though, I think it was Rain who has gotten Stargate already. He said that there were issues with the drone center in that regard. So unfortunately, we are going to have to eventually replace all of our drone hatches, as you can see here, many of them, with the auto taping.
That really sucks.
Yeah, before the drone center, this is what people usually used, the auto taping maintenance hatch. It basically does the same thing, only it's, autonomous. Like it can do it itself. It doesn't need to be connected to anything. And yeah, it's a shame because I really liked this thing, but also I was noticing something else that was a bit weird with it. One part of this that I really did like is the open machine list, where it would show all of these individual machines and let you like control them individually. It would show which ones had shut down, etc. As you can see with the names on this though, these are not matching up to the actual like controller block anymore, whereas they used to. There's something extremely buggy going on with this at this point. I don't know what's happening. The sort thing is not working at all anymore. It used to be able to sort by distance, machine type, and like machine status, like whether it had shut down or something, which was super nice. But it seems like we reached a critical number of machines on here where it just starts to act extremely buggy. Really unfortunate because the concept behind this thing is fantastic. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to get rid of it. Also, it's not connecting up to these machines, even though I have a level 3 drone, which is supposed to have 4,096 range. But yeah, a lot of very weird things going on with this. It was really unfortunate. I don't know if some of these issues have been resolved in 2.7. 2.7 is still a ways away, and there's no guarantee this thing's going to work properly after that. So I got some work ahead of me. And these auto taping maintenance hatches, I mean, they're okay. I've got 64 made. They're not cheap though. Still, like we can make them. It's fine, but there's like some weird stuff I'm missing here. Thaumium dust to make these. I don't know. It's a very complicated recipe if you actually look at it. Bunch of the duct tape and some UV parts for each one. So that is kind of expensive. 4 UV circuits, and then another 4 ZPM circuits here. 2 more robot arms. Yeah, it's a Lapitronic energy orb. Like, yeah, it's a bit involved, unfortunately. So, but we'll get it done. We'll fix it. What are you getting into right now?
I am finishing up this recipe from a while back, like last week sometime. Mm-hmm. I finally got the liquid corn, so now I've got to make the bottled corn.
Oh gosh, yeah, I forgot you were going through all that like fermenting and
Oh my god,
brewing
that
stuff.
took
Yeah.
forever.
Yikes. And you were hooked up to like like IV machines? Like they weren't that slow. Or they
they were
well, they were
pretty
slow, but I feel like they shouldn't have been. But
I would be very scared to see how much longer this would have taken on anything below an IV, because
yeah.
it took an obscene amount of time.
And you were trying to do like what, some farming cooking quest with that or something?
Yeah, that one was the fishing farming cooking quest.
There you go. Doppelcorn.
So yeah,
Doppelcorn. The hell is Doppelcorn? The doppelganger of corn?
I guess so.
Okay.
So let's see. I haven't even looked at this recipe yet. Fermented wheat. Jesus. More fermented wheat.
So, Kat, I did recognize another issue that we have. Speaking of issues around the base, there's a lot of things. I got to fix the cows. I've got to fix the maintenance hatches. I also have to fix the component assembly line right here.
Oh my gosh.
So the problem with this, is sometimes, each of these subnets is for a different circuit, which is a different type of part. So like a pump or a conveyor belt, things like that. And so what was happening a lot of times is like there would be liquids in here for pump. Actually, you can see them right now. There'd be liquids in here for pump, but then some other part would steal those liquids. So it's not using the right subnet's input hatches, basically. It doesn't differentiate between them. Like it's probably using, like it'll usually do like the top left or top right of a multi-block first or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I think what needs to happen here is there needs to be some kind of universal setup. I think I'm going to have to finally figure out how that works. Not today. I will look into that off stream for sure. But yeah, I was messing around here a little bit before stream and totally realized, yeah, this thing isn't working properly. In fact, I don't even know what's going on.
Oh.
Is there anything in these input buses? No. Dude, yeah, I don't know why it left behind so much liquid. That's crazy. Anyway, I thought that this setup that I did, I was trying to figure out very quickly last stream. Just to get at least something working. And yeah, it does work until you try to request like multiple parts at the same time. And then not so much. So. But we'll figure it out. It's okay. Oh, dude, bees, you're all over the place today.
Yeah, I am kind of confused because stuff is staying in the chest, but not going out of the chest. Did we do something different over here to change that?
I don't think so. I mean, like everything except for the... Oh, what if... So there's a possibility that the drive's filled up completely. That would be a reason why. Oh, wait, no. There's just no power over here.
Well, is that the
Yeah,
reason?
There's no power. This happens sometimes where like I don't know. See, I'm trying to find an energy cell that has some power in it. Here's one. We just need to like jumpstart the network again, essentially. There we go. I don't know why that's happening.
That's really weird.
Yeah, it's like a server restart thing. So the solution to this problem is just to have the creative energy cells on each subnet. Like especially the ones that are involved with the quantum ring. And we
Wait, what is
can...
that called?
It's called the neutronium energy cell. We got access to it once we were able to make infinity ingot.
Oh.
And we can make it. It's a little
Holy
expensive,
mackerel.
but probably we're gonna need to make a ton of these in the future, because the idea is you want one of these on each subnet in the base, because it helps with TPS issues.
Interesting. Okay.
But I think we need to prioritize these areas where there's a quantum link, because sometimes when we restart the server, it just doesn't relink.
Well, should I work on this?
Well, I can actually show you how to make a recipe for a dire crafting thing, like how to automate it. Would you like me to show you?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go back to home. And then we're going to go to that old computer room. Do you remember where that is?
No.
Come out to Neo Tokyo. This is where the quantum computer and the research station was before I moved them.
Oh, I see you now.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, over here.
Oh, okay.
Over
This
here.
old computer room. Okay.
Yeah, so this is where I'm going to put dire auto crafting table recipes for
That is
automation.
so cool. I didn't know that we could do that.
Yes. Yeah, there's a special dire auto crafting table, the red version of it.
Very cool.
And then there's neutronium compressors as well, which we'll need more of over time. Right now, it's just making us infinity catalyst. But yeah, we'll definitely be using more of these. But yeah, I'll show you. So first thing you want to do is order up in the system a dire auto crafting table. These are auto craftable already.
Just one?
Uh-huh. Unless we run out of flint. Flint is actually an issue for us. Which sounds stupid, I know. And I don't think there's a way to do a bee with it for it. I checked.
Oh. Is there anything else I need to request to be made?
Yeah, you want an ME interface. It's like the little gray block on top. And then item conduit, but I will go ahead and give that to you. Glad to see flint never becomes not an issue. It's one of those weird things that, like, you don't need flint for many things at this point in the game, but yeah, it's a weird, it just suddenly crops up out of nowhere. You're like, wait, I'm out of this? Excuse me? Okay. And then just for good measure, I like to take the wrench and left click with the wrench on the bottom. So the arrow's pointing down. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're gonna probably want to rename the ME interface. You know how we rename interfaces for auto crafting purposes. Probably I think the way I do these others is I just type in dire and then comma. Yeah, and then whatever the item is. So in this case, it is neutronium energy cell. And enter. Perfect.
I hope I spelled that right.
And so now you can make a recipe.
I mean, can I like...
So yeah, you'll actually want to like shift left click it into the dire auto crafting table first. And so that tells it what it's going to make. So that's why you can only dedicate one of these tables to one recipe.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Oh, the Crypto, that's a great song. I'll play that in just a minute.
Good. You know, I have now been like taken over by oh my gosh, now that I'm trying to think of the name of the show, I'm blanking. It's on Netflix, and Gerard Way of MCR helped like write this comic book, and they turned it into a TV show.
Oh, really? Interesting.
On Netflix, and it is flipping awesome. Okay, so what do I need to do? Anything else?
Yes. So you need to make the actual like applied energistics recipe now. And you're going to use, processing. It's going to be kind of like you would do a recipe for the arcane infusion. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Although
But,
for
like,
some
okay.
reason it doesn't include certain items sometimes. So there is one item that got left out of that for some reason.
Oh, it did.
The cosmic neutronium block, yeah.
Oh, what a jerk face.
That should still work. But, well, you need to scroll up. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I'll just request one of these and
Okay,
put it in there in a second.
easy enough. A lot of times it leaves out the center block for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that, but either way, yep.
Huh. I don't see it on here.
It is kind of weird. But you should be able to just...
I don't have it hooked up to the, that.
Also, there's carbon dust in this. Also, it's like... Wait, what the heck happened with this? Okay. Okay, yeah, there was a weird... I don't know why it was doing that, but...
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And then one other thing. Oh, you already did the item conduit.
Yeah, I did that just a second ago.
Okay,
'cause I worried
perfect.
that was
Yep.
causing a problem.
So that should work just fine.
Awesome. So, you
All right. I'm going to go ahead and play Crypto's song. By the way, hope you're doing well, Crypto. Good to see you as always.
Yeah, hope you had a good weekend.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a super easy one for me. So I play that with my band almost every week. So
Oh, and while we were listening to that, it came to me. The show is The Umbrella Academy.
oh yeah, there it is.
The sick brain fog.
Dude, it's so real. Thank you so much, Crypto, for choosing an easy song for me. I'm a little under the weather. Lovely as always. Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh.
Did it work?
Well, we didn't have any infinity ingots, so it's trying to craft up a bunch of infinity ingots right now.
Oh, okay. But like it
Very slow.
started the craft though, at least.
For the neutronium energy cell, no.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because it wanted those.
So it made you craft the infinity ingots separately?
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't have done that.
Well, it did. Like when I pulled up, missing 32 infinity ingot, and it won't even let me start it.
That's really weird. Because the system knows how to make infinity ingots. So why would it not just make them as part of the craft?
I've noticed that it happens a couple times with recipes. I don't know why it does that. But oh well, it's getting made.
Wait. Did it like use a different? Hold on, let me take the recipe out and look at it. Oh yeah, it used a different there's 2 different infinity ingots.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really annoying. The Avaricia stuff, if you make it via the Avaricia recipes, it's a separate ingot that's not or dictionaried in with the Gregtech infinity ingot. So the Gregtech infinity ingot we'll be able to get later because we'll be able to make molten infinity with the DTPF, the digitally transcendent plasma forge. That's at the end of next year. But until then, you have to make infinity this way, and it's the Avaricia infinity block. So what I actually need to do is, I mean, you did everything right with this. It's just a weird, exception kind of thing.
Oh, Crypto, that's another good song. Life on Mars. Of course, Toxicity. Heck yeah.
Do I know that Bowie? I feel like I should know that Bowie song.
You should know that Bowie.
Yeah. Okay, so I changed it to the Avaricia block. Okay. So now, I mean, you could request it, but you might as well wait for the infinity to craft before. Oh, it seems like it's hung up on the infinity catalyst as well. What the heck is going on here? Dude, I had this working before.
It's probably because I'm right here and I am your little jinx. So maybe I should go hide somewhere.
Oh, it's making that. It is making them. It's making them so slowly. Why is it doing that so slowly? I mean, it is kind of slow by default, but not that slow. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's going to take a long time. But it should... And once those infinity ingots are done, Kat, then you can request the neutronium cell. So there's not much else to do over here.
Okay.
I wonder if you could... world accelerate the neutronium compressor.
Ooh. That would be cool.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna try that, like, right now. Let's steal one of these. Temporarily. We're gonna experiment here. Well, I do need a UHV to UV transformer. Oh no, I need 6 amps of it. That's right. We need a high amp version. Here we go. Okay. And then we can take our UHV backbone here. Hook that up directly. Okay. That should work. Doesn't seem to be going any faster. Maybe I don't need tile entity mode on. Maybe it's just the normal mode. Well, that definitely does not work. That's unfortunate, Kat.
That really does suck that you can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
Yo, Adidia, what's up? Hope y'all had a good rest of the stream. Come on in. Thank you for the raid. I'm just fooling around with the automation of the neutronium compressor. Dude, does anybody know? For some reason, these infinity catalysts are painfully slow through this thing. Oh, you made the other 2 mega apiaries? Yeah, Kat, you should have seen the amount of bees that Adidia made for 2 more mega apiaries. It was
How many?
It was like 100 of like each of these bees at least.
Oh my gosh. How many mega apiaries are you at now?
It should be 3, right?
Okay.
3.7k salt combs every 5 seconds. Yep, that sounds about
Holy
right.
crap.
Yep.
Well, your salt problems are solved.
Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, does any do 256 to 4 catalyst turn off blocking mode? Okay. Yeah, I did I had 64. Maybe that's just the problem. I did notice that when I was messing with this one time that it was doing 4 at a time. At least initially. Yeah, I will try that. Thank you. Let's see. Infinity ingot. This is just going to be a giant pain until DTPF, I would assume. I feel like it's still doing 1 at a time. Oh god, Kat, I accidentally canceled your fluid craft. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. It's probably just still in the machine and it's still going to keep making, but... Or turn on blocking mode, one of them works for sure. Okay. Yeah, this thing was like backed up full of infinity catalyst dust for some reason. Let's see here. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's still doing them really slowly. Oh god, I just did it again. Kat, I'm so sorry.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know, I'm like clicking around too quickly. I'm really sorry.
Tell me when you're done and then I'll restart my
it's
thing.
okay, it's the brain fog. Okay. It's Okay, we'll try blocking mode this time. 1 stack at a time in blocking mode and send as fast as possible. Okay. That sounds good. Let's see. It's still...
I am going to put something through. Please do not cancel it.
Okay. Still doing 1 at a time. I saw it made 2 very briefly.
What?
Oh god. Oh, no purple goo. Okay.
And no purple goo. I don't know what the heck that was.
Freaking Thaumcraft, man. I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with that more. Dude, I've got so many things around the base to fix. Try chest buffer. You know what? That's actually what I had used originally. And then for some reason I thought that was unnecessary. Yeah, I think we do need to go back to that. That's a good call. I don't know if that's going to change the design of all these compressors. Like, am I going to need to do them all that way? Possibly. Just like a ZPM chest buffer here. And then... insert on brown.
You know, I think we need to like dub Thaumcraft the mad scientist room. With how many times I have explosions in here. I think we need to call it that.
That sounds quite appropriate. I like it. Put the sign up. Okay. Oh, of course we're not connected up yet. Here we go. We should have the recipe online now. Okay. Right? Yes. Okay, 64. Go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Also, we put in some item conduit speed things. Try it again. Yeah, that is so much faster. Yeah, thank you, Didia. Appreciate it. I was using chest buffers for both the neutronium compressors and the dire auto-crafting tables, but I think it's still necessary for the compressors, but not necessary for the auto-crafting tables. Yeah, because this is working just fine now. In fact, yeah, we were just trying to set up a recipe for a neutronium energy cell, because we're finding that wherever we have quantum rings, the other end of those quantum rings, those networks just don't work sometimes. And then we have to like restart the, like kind of, you know, re-energize the other side of the quantum ring. And yeah, I'm kind of getting sick of that. So our whole B subnet was completely offline.
It's a good thing I was looking for something else over there.
Oh God, what are we doing over there? What are you doing?
Every now and then these get disconnected. I don't know if it's because of the explosion or...
Sometimes that could just be a visual thing. So yeah, I would check to make sure that...
Usually when it's a visual thing, you can look back, like do like this kind of thing, and you'll see it disappear and reappear. No matter how I look. See, just a second ago, that one disappears. And I look back and it's there. It's not doing that on these other ones.
As long as the wand is recharging, I wouldn't worry about it. And the wand does look full, so...
All right, well, I'll put the recipe in and see if we don't have any problems then.
It's only going to use a little bit of V anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the recipe wouldn't even start if you didn't have enough V, so...
Night, Shmev.
Early shifts, oh man, yeah. Sleep well.
Oh.
Yo, Solarius, what's up? Thank you for the bits. Hope you're doing well today. Good to see everybody this week. Yeah, Kat and I totally did not feel like streaming before this, and I was just like, no, we need to do it, you know. Don't want to miss a stream, because we're not going to be on tomorrow. Just don't want to be on during the election. Pretty simple. But, very glad to be here now.
Doesn't seem like anything's happening.
Well, it's very slow, and the reason for that is because the world accelerators are off. And now they're on. The lever was up.
Oh, yeah, when the whatchamacallit started blowing, I flipped the switch.
Okay, yeah. So that's all. You're good to go.
Okay.
Well, don't know if I want to stream tomorrow either. Yeah, it's like a weird combination of things. Like, I would just be distracted, wondering what was going on with it the whole time. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to have it on a second monitor over here, constantly checking, you know. As long as you stream on Thanksgiving and Christmas, then we can let you have tomorrow off. Hey, that sounds like a good deal.
I mean, with how our family does things, you could probably get away with that.
Actually, we probably will stream on Thanksgiving. Unironically. Maybe we'll figure out some special game to play on Thanksgiving. What are you trying to make anyway? Like, what's your goal over here?
The Akashic Records.
Oh gosh, yeah. What does
Yeah,
that
this
thing
looks like
do?
a nightmare and a half. But this was in the UHV tab, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh well, it's Thaumcraft.
Yeah, we
Why don't
definitely
I
need to
work
do
on
it.
But
if
I
you-
don't know how to do all of these.
If you somehow manage to connect it, you can get a lot of aspect points, but can't become God. You don't disappear though, so it's probably a decent trade-off. Dude, that is like the most cryptic quest text ever. Tells me nothing.
I'm not sure how you even get this mixed fragment.
Yeah, 10 magic grandmaster loop eggs. Pretty crazy. You're not sure how to get what?
How you get this mixed fragment? It doesn't like show you how to get it.
Has anybody seen Tell? Don't worry, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas. It'll be live in the holidays as well. Hey, that's awesome. No shortage of people who are looking for something to do on a holiday evening, you know? Oh,
Speak his name and he shall appear.
what's up, Tell? Akashic records are worthless. Well, gotta make them though, because it's a quest.
Mm-hmm.
Right click to gain knowledge. Yeah, I mean, it reminds me a lot of the knowledge fragment.
Yeah.
That you get, you know. Extremely primordial pearl. Oh.
Doesn't that look like so much fun?
It looks like we're about to summon Shenlong the dragon.
We need to watch that new episode.
Oh, we really do. Yeah. If anybody hasn't checked out Dragon Ball Daima, the new one, it's like the last thing that Toriyama was involved in. It's really, really good so far. It's exactly what it is, just a bunch of knowledge fragments. But it's like, they're like mixed fragment. Like, yeah, we were just wondering like how you even make those things because there's no recipe for them. I could look on Discord real quick. Let's see.
Thank you, Tell.
You grow them?
Grow them?
That's what somebody said. Actually, I remember, like, I had to grow... There was some other fragment I had to grow as well. It was the tainted fragment. You grew it on something. I don't remember how that worked, though, anymore.
Yeah, I don't even see tainted fragment in here. Oh, because I put in the wrong thing.
Yeah, it's from the same mod, the Thaumic bases. Yeah, I don't know.
How weird.
Oh. Let's go check on our biolabs. Oh, look at that. We've already got a bunch of petri dishes. Nice.
Good deal.
Now, realistically, like I was saying earlier, we only really needed one of these because it's very easy to duplicate these once you get one of them. Yeah, let's stop putting unknown fluid in here. Oh, Danold, what's up? Rose of Mysteria on top of a mixed crystal block. Yeah. Rose of Mysteria was this flower that I had to... Yeah, I have a Rose of Mysteria sprout. Let's see. Mixed crystal block. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you were in the middle of trying to make this golem or something, Kat? Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, that was from last week. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah, mixed crystal block. Here we go. I'm going to put this like next to the world accelerator. And then Rosa Mysteria sprout on that. Yeah. So I think I put this on like a tainted crystal block or something like that. Then I was able to get the tainted knowledge fragment. So it's the same methodology, I guess. It's just depends on which block you put it on, maybe. Also, it's not supposed to be on tile entity mode. It's either very slow or the world accelerator isn't working or I've done something else wrong. He slapped it with fertilizer. Huh. Worth a try. Yeah.
Is that working?
No.
Oh. That looked like he was doing something.
Doesn't seem to be.
Can you try the other fertilizer?
Yeah. Oh, the other one doesn't even do anything. Uh-oh. Well. Did it actually grow? No, the metadata still says 0. So it hasn't grown at all yet. 1 does it for me. That is really weird. Oh, it could be a light level thing. That's a possibility. Get some glowstone. Aha! It was a light level thing. It's so funny. Then you break it, you get the sprout back. Yep. Okay. Yep, this is the way, Cat. Do you want to take over?
Sure.
Okay. Here is fertilizer. 1 mixed fragment I got.
Sweet. So I just break it.
Yep. Then you plant the thing back. Yep. That sprout was a little bit of a pain in the butt to get, if I remember correctly.
I was about to ask, how did you get this?
Oh, no, okay, it's not that bad. Oh, I remember I had to go, like, find a rose bush. Because we didn't have any. It's just a rose bush and a crucible with some other stuff, so.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we are basically good on this part. Now, we're going to need... 27 seems like a lot, but we definitely need a lot more of these cultures. Because... this is going to be multiplied with, like, another 7.5% chance, and then, like, another 7.5 on top of that, and... It's very, very annoying. So, what we're going to do is go back over to our autocraft area, where we have a sort of, like, miscellaneous biovat, or... Sorry, bacterial vat set up. And what we're going to do is this petri dish in here. And the way you can get more of these petri dishes, if we look at the biolab, is it's a 75% chance if you just put 1,000 liters of this Barnata fluid, whatever this stuff is. And the way you make this is it's just sugar and water with one of the petri dishes in here. So you can actually do is, yeah, we've already got the sugar, we've already got the water, and yeah, we can just start making a bunch of this fluid. We can even set up a super tank, and I think this is automatically set up to, yeah, start extracting whenever it's above 8,000 liters. It's like half the output hatch size, which is how bacterial vats work. You always want to make sure that the output hatch is like half full. But in this case, we're just using sugar and water like it's an energy, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, we'll get a bunch of this stuff. We'll make a bunch more of these petri dishes. I'm thinking like making up to 1,000 of these.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that will be a, you know, I don't think we'll be engaging in hyperbole by doing that. Like, I think we'll actually need 1,000 of these. But we'll see. Either way, we can put the rest of those there. Just let that run for a while. Get a full, you know, full super tank of that. And we'll come back to that. Let's see. But yeah, thank you again, Danold. I appreciate that. Definitely coming in clutch with that knowledge.
Yeah, I've never seen one of these, any of these special fragments before.
I mean, apparently there's several of them, right? There's Perditio. There's one for each element. I guess you would put that on like an Ignis crystal block or something and get the Ignis fragment out of it.
I wonder what you do with all of those.
Well, it doesn't look like any of these are used in recipes. So I guess you would just get like knowledge pertaining to that element. Which, you know, whatever. Yeah, these mixed fragments only have 2 recipes. The Crimson Rites book, which we already have. And then there's a couple recipes for the Tainted fragment. You need them for the Void Wand Core, which you actually do need quite a few of those. What to get for dinner? Sushi. There, you're welcome.
Gosh, you know, I was thinking about sushi the other day. It has been so long since we've had it. We need to remedy that.
Really do. Didn't we get some on our vacation?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Wait, was that rock and roll sushi?
Yes, it was.
It was decent. I don't know if I would want to go there again, but I wouldn't be against it either.
It wasn't bad at all.
In Utah, though? Yeah, man, that might be a good point.
I don't know. I could have sworn there was like a good sushi place when I went there. But I was around like Bountiful. It seems like there's a lot of really good Mexican food over there, though. Ooh, sushi in Utah is a bad prospect.
I mean, I don't blame you. Oh, hey, Kat.
Yes.
So there was this this cool thing that I made off stream for both of us. We've actually talked about this before. It is called the Personal Healing Nano Booster. This thing is kind of a pain to get the research for. You have to like scan 3 or 4 different items. Scan this, and then you have to scan this, and then you have to scan this. But once you get it, this thing just uses energy to give you HP, hunger, and saturation.
Okay.
There you go. You put it in the necklace slot. Food is for chumps. Yeah, you put it in the necklace slot in your baubles. And yeah, it'll just use energy to fill in your saturation stuff. So you never should need the healing axe again.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so funny. Oh, hold on. It's in the necklace thing.
Mm-hmm. Purificate. Oh, I guess you don't need that anymore. But.
Yeah, I guess I don't. I had this bookmarked up here. Do you see that?
Oh, you actually had it. Oh, okay. That's funny.
But I didn't actually like make it.
Smash Burger. Dude, I've never heard of Smash Burger.
Mm-mm.
We had a cheeseburger. That was pretty good.
Oh, God. I have not had cheeseburger in forever, and they are so rare down here in the South.
Well, there used to be one, and then it closed like 10 years ago.
Because they're jerks.
Mm-hmm.
They were about like 10 years ago, I guess, is when I went to it around DC, and it was so good. They have like all these like dipping sauces for the fries, and oh my gosh.
Anybody else hungry? Maybe you weren't and you are now.
I think I'm at a moment where I'm going to be crying.
Crying?
Yes. I think I'm going to be crying soon.
Because you're hungry?
No.
What?
Because of these stupid aura cores.
Oh no, oh god. No. Don't do that today. Don't. Oh. Kat, I think you spent like 3 hours of a stream one time trying to make these aura node things or whatever. And Thaumcraft, it was on stream one time. And
they're evil.
Yeah. I would not do that to yourself today. Give my recommendation. What do you need that for?
We need 4 of them, and they need to be the Ordo ones.
For what?
For the Book of Knowledge, which will then go into the Akashic Records.
Oh dear God, really?
So we have to do this.
Oh no.
Now you see why I was like,
Yeah,
I feel like
we
I'm
need 2 of
cry.
them. Aha. I see.
Well, I think we both need one of these books. So I was trying to make enough stuff for make 2 of these for one for each of us.
But you need 2 in the recipe, right?
Yeah, so 4 in total.
I'll just make 1 Akashic Records.
You don't want
No, I don't.
the aspect stuff?
Nah.
Okie dokie.
We could always make another one later if we really want to, but
Okay. Well, let's see if I can try and remember how to do this.
oh god. Were you ever able to make a successful Ordo one?
Not in Ordo. I've got Ignis, Aqua, and Terra. So let's see.
What if you went to like
Ordo.
the moon or something? Where there's no grass, there's no nothing, it's just rock. Like that should be like Ordo paradise, right?
Would that?
So for anybody who is not aware of these things, like the general idea is that you want the surrounding area where you're trying to make this thing out in the wild to be full of that particular element. So if you're trying to make like an aqua one, then you want water to be all over the place. So your surroundings kind of dictate which of the 6 element types this ore node is going to turn into.
Maybe I'll just go to auto crafting.
Wait, what about auto crafting?
I said maybe I'll go and try and do it in auto crafting.
Oh, I mean, you mean next to all the machines and stuff? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah I guess you could try that.
And it's a big enough room that's surrounded by machines. You'd think that would be the
That's true.
primary focus.
Worth a try. I mean, it's cheap to try this stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I have to look at the books. I don't even remember how to do this.
You know what Culver's is, Kat? I've heard of that
I have
Restaurant
heard of
before.
Culver's.
Not that familiar with it though.
I've never eaten at one. I feel like there's one near us.
I don't know.
Aura cleansing.
Oh. I remember what I wanted to do now.
What?
Fight the Gaia Guardian again.
Oh, fun.
So there is a reason for this. So, Kat, do you remember when we were trying to do the charm pouch thing? When we were trying to do like
Yes.
Yeah, there was a particular charm that does like 100% damage to anything that dies within 6 blocks of like a mob that you kill. So the idea is that it's like a huge like AoE boon, like during that second phase when the Gaia Guardian is summoning a bunch of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, it's originally from Wisconsin, famous for their cheese curds and custard. Oh, that sounds
That
good.
sounds like my kind of place.
So, the way I was able to make this charm, because when you look at this charm, there's no NEI recipe. So, you actually have to go into the Hardcore Ender expansion, Ender Compendium. You have to scroll down. Then you eventually find, yeah, right down here, Charms section. And so you actually have to use these research points here at the top of the window. I don't even know how you earn these, but I had a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And you actually use them to like unlock all of these recipes. And so I eventually found the one that I wanted.
And this is what you had to set up the rune bee for, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then
Okay.
you put those little runes in this little rune crafting area, and it required like 3 of one and 2 of another, and then you get the rune in the middle.
Okay.
And then this area on the left side, what this is for is you can have up to 3 charms on your person at any one time, and you put them in these 3 little charm pouch slots. And then with the charm pouch in your hand, you shift right click it, and it becomes active, as you can see. Well, becomes shiny. And so that means that the charms in those 3 slots are now active for your person. So, and I haven't tested it out yet, but theoretically,
well, best of luck with the Gaia.
that should work. Yeah. See, I need a Gaia Spirit Ingot. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the last of our Terra Steel, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm very curious to see how this turns out, because honestly, the hardest part of this fight is just the phase 2 at this point. Like,
Oh no.
everything else is fine. Oh,
Larry said, I upgraded my game to Java 20, and now today it will not load.
bricked.
Completely bricked.
What the
I
heck?
tried going back, loading backups. No matter what I do, it just crashes on login. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Hilarious.
Dude.
And does anyone know how to fix something like that?
So I got nothing. I mean, it was only LV. Still, that's so demotivating though. You go back to Java 17? That would be what I would try to do. All right. Try that as well. Oh, God. Oh, you were using Java 8. Oh, I see. Ooh, changing between the two. I wonder if anybody else has had that issue, like in the GTNH Discord. I don't know if you've used the search function for the GTNH Discord to see if that's a thing. That's crazy, though. Maybe worlds don't transition well between the 2 versions. I could see that being a possibility. But still. Dude, I hate this fight. Oh, here we go. See if the AoE works. Oh, wow. Yep. They all just fall over. That's so easy.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So who told you about that?
I think it was Greg who was trying to tell me about that one. Yeah. It's a great suggestion.
Oh, you jerk.
I'm all Greg. Pleased to meet you.
Do you love me? Are you playing your love games with me?
Ah, yes. Thank you, old Greg. Here to help me out on the fight. Here we go. get some of the most random, useless knowledge for niche things in this pack. That is very true. Yes, in this case, I am quite thankful for it. This is the charm pouch thing is extremely niche. Like, I never would have figured this out on my own. Well, I had to figure out how to use it, but yeah. Alrighty. You know, I should probably start opening these Dice of Fate. We've got 3 already. You can always get more easily. I really want to get the Ring of Loki.
What does Ring of Loki do? I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but I don't remember what it does.
It basically allows you to place blocks in multiple places at one time in like an orderly fashion. Now I've never used it before, but that's just my understanding is like you can kind of, so basically you could build multiple of the same multi-block at one time.
Okay.
Which just comes in very, very handy for like mid to late game. I don't know what this thing does. Fruit of Versailles. Relic. Thank you so much, Britannia, for the knowledge. Okay. Infinite food? Oh. We literally just solved that with the personal healing nano booster. That's funny. Oh, well. Oh, so you could, like, right-click with it, I guess? Well. Whatever, that's cool. How's it going, Kat? Any luck?
About.
Oh. Well, no, remember the visualization doesn't mean anything. We realized that before.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's funny is when I did it on the ground over there,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like where the machines were a little bit more spread out, it was doing the multicolor right away. I put it over here and on the floor, and it does ordo all around it at once, and then it turns to different colors.
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right, well, how about if I put it on a machine in case like the Beltstone was interfering with it? It still wasn't it. So I don't know. Maybe I should.
I would try the moon next or something like that.
Oops.
By the way, I almost did the Gaia Guardian fight in my Kami armor.
Oh.
With the chest plate not deactivated. Yeah.
I'm glad you remembered.
Yeah, me too. Me too. For anybody who doesn't know, that will sometimes I forget exactly what the ramifications of that were. Like it can mess up your world, actually. I think it was as serious as that. All right. Well, I am going to, while Kaz trying to figure that out still, my condolences, Kat. I'm going to get on with the main part of the show today, which is integrated ore factory. And I actually went ahead and made 5 of these. So they were actually pretty easy to craft. Very quick to craft as well. There we go. All in one. I've never messed with this thing before. We are very pog indeed. We're about to figure this thing out, hopefully. Now I have stopped pretty much all of the intake and ore processing. I stopped all my void miners while I try to, figure this out. These are also the way I get purified ores in here from bees at the moment. So I'm actually also going to get rid of that stuff. as well. This is going to be a major overhaul of everything. So I'm just going to very unceremoniously, you know, I don't know if I'm going to need any of these multi-blocks again in the future. Maybe the macerator for specific like crushed ores that I need whitelisted. But for now, you know what? Oh, by the way,
What?
we were having a huge problem. As you can see, 8.9 million purified tin. I probably should have stopped sifting that at a certain point. Almost 4 million nether star purified. Yeah, everything's all backed up. It's a nightmare. But I knew that the ore factory was coming, so I didn't really want to like add more of these multi-blocks at a certain point. And yeah, what's up, Nova?
Hey, Nova.
You want to keep the centrifuges to process down dust that have no purpose. Yeah, true. Yeah. I don't know how many I'll end up needing in the end. I was actually just using this one centrifuge for that purpose at the moment. And this quad electrolyzer. Same with the electrolyzer, I would assume. Replacing all your LV fluid extractors with the LPF. Nice. Yeah. That should scale benzene production to where I want it. Yeah, that really helps a whole lot with your wood tar production. Actually ended up using 2 quads, I think. So 8 LPFs in total. A lot of ores you'll get. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to tear this thing down. Because we need the room. Thank you very much, Multi-Block Sifter. You have served us well. But yeah, there's a lot that's going to get overhauled here, including the delivery system for everything in the first place. I'm going to be using a storage bus with high priority off of the main network. Before, we had been using a delivery network, this white network, as sort of like the interface between everything. But now, since things are just going to go all in one machine and then spit out, you know, the end product, we can just use the main network for that purpose now.
It made for DTO.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Interesting development. I know it's not what you wanted, but...
I'm glad we've got something else other than Terra, but come on, man.
That's so frustrating. All right, let's toss all this stuff in the system. And let's see. We'll get a hologram projector. Our terminal in the chest. Grab a series of these and let's see, where's this thing go? Well, it kind of goes on the side here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Didier, I don't know if Tell is around right now because he was talking about getting food. He might have already dipped out for that.
That's true. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think this is the correct positioning. Maybe. Ah. Yep. And then we should be able to wall share 2 more. And that should come out even, I think, right? Oh, actually, no. we want it there.
Integrated door factory. Check you out.
Wait, what? Oh, the achievement?
Achievement. Yeah.
Wow.
You did the thing.
I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I did measure that out correctly. So we can do kind of 3 in a line like this, and then, you know, if I were to go back and redesign this room, I would probably redesign it a little bit differently, but it's the room we have to work with at this point. It should be fine to an extent. But yeah, we can put 2 more in a line. We can fit 6 in this sector here, 6 here, and then we should be able to line up quite a few, like 3, maybe 4 on each side here. And then like 1 more here and here. So that would be like what? Plus 22 total. And I think 22 is like enough. I don't think we're going to need more than that. Okay, let's do it. Energy or maintenance hatch? There we go. Okay. And then, yeah, we need to figure out where we can put maintenance hatches. I think we can put them almost any advanced iridium plated casing. Yeah, any of these 1 dots, we can actually place them. We actually could place up to... I don't know if this will take more than 8. I know you can put multiple energy hatches on this. But I think we'll start with 4 right now. While we're in the testing phase of, you know, trying to figure out this thing. Yo, Halloweeny, what's up? Hope you're doing well. We are getting our very first integrated ore factory. So, uncharted territory for us, definitely.
Oh, nice. Halloween was on vacation over the weekend.
Oh.
Where'd you go, Halloween? Let us live vicariously through you.
Yeah, exactly. We need a maintenance hatch down here too. I think it could be any of these as well. Oh, ads. Boo. Okay. We need an advanced stocking input bus for the input. Where does the input go? What are these? These are 3-dot. Muffler hatch / input hatch. Oh god, the input hatch has to go way up here? That's obnoxious. Okay. Looks like we need a muffler hatch as well. Let's do muffler here, and we'll do... Actually, we'll do it like this. There we go. Okay, so we'll have to hook that up with wireless in a bit. Okay, yep, I think we're back from ads now. Kat was just wondering where you went on vacation, or what you were up to. see. We've also got to figure out output bus. Oh, wait. No, input hatch, not input bus. Ah. Charlotte, North Carolina to go on Carowinds. Carowinds. Wait, is that a theme park? I was very picky with hatch placement. Yeah. I forget what fluid I even need to put in this thing. Oh, lubricant and distilled water. Ah, okay, okay. I should be able to use stocking input hatches for that then, right? It's an amusement park. I think I've actually been to that amusement park before.
Really?
Isn't there like, doesn't it like cross the South Carolina, North Carolina border? There's like a roller coaster that you can get on there. I swear, like, correct me if I'm wrong. And like it'll take you back and forth across the state border.
That's
like
really
when you
cool.
get on it. Yeah. It was kind of a neat idea. I hope you had fun there. I think I went there my freshman year of high school. It was like a band trip.
That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Glad you had a good time. Glad to hear that place is still in action. That's cool. Okay, I need to do a recipe for this. Quad input hatch, and then the 4096 ME fluid storage component. That's going to be a little expensive. Let's see. Circuit 1. Buttering alloy. Circuit assembler. There we go. These are a little more expensive than I had thought originally, but that's okay. Also, what is going on with our neutronium cell, Cat? It never crafted.
Yeah, it is still like doing its thing.
Hello, you jerk face? What's going on? It looks like it has all the stuff in here. Oh, it's so when you shift right clicked the recipe into the dire crafting table originally,
It's
set
the Gregtech.
Yeah. That's so annoying. All right, we can fix that. There we go.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, we were actually noticing multiple places in which that happens, Adidia. The Cosmic Neutronium ingots also do that. Like, you got a Gregtech version and a Avaretia version. Very annoying. You can wall share IOF with Dangcode/Distillation Tower. That's pretty funny. That's a very weird, that'd be a very weird implementation. The neutronium large plates are evil. Did I have a problem with those? I don't remember.
Hey, baby.
Yes.
Do you remember how to, when you're using the builder stuff, I thought it was like you select the things and then you could say extend 10 or extend 20. But it's not taking it. So what's the command to make it do that?
I'm trying to remember, but I see Adidia do it all the time.
Like we're 6, so we're like.
Oh, are you using single slash?
I'm using 2 slashes.
Let me remove my pip here.
Expand. Okay.
Expand.
Thank
There
you
go.
so much.
And it doesn't in the direction you're facing, of course, unless you
Yeah.
specify a direction in the command. I think you could do expand 20 north or something like that.
Okay.
Expand
Yeah, I
north 20, whichever.
normally just select the things and just look in the direction.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Oh, quest, apparently. So now we can stock fluids. Oh, and I just realized, yeah, I only need one of these. Right, of course. Dude, I thought that was an explosion.
Sorry,
On
no,
my
it's
end.
just me.
Why does it have to be that noise? Of all things. Span 20 north, south, east. Oh, okay. I was wondering if the direction came before or after the number. Yeah.
Do any of it, did it?
It didn't do anything?
No, I didn't take it.
Not enough ordo.
I just need to make like a whole bunch of these, like a cage of these. Do it.
Okay, Halloween. So what you're saying is like this one. Yeah, this is the stupid one. This is the one you don't want to use, right? Yeah. 524,288 seconds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have the other one programmed.
Infinity Wands.
Yeah. This one's made out of cosmic neutronium, but it's called neutronium large plate. Yeah. That is definitely annoying.
What's the wand called? Idiot.
Oh, it's in the quest page. Crystal studded cosmic neutronium wand.
Crystal studded. Fantastic. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, it's
And
actually,
thank you for
we
the
actually have to do
suggestion,
this.
Olivia. We do have to do this one?
Yeah, it's in the UHV.
You want me to make you one while I'm working on this too?
Sure.
All right.
As well, yeah. That'd be great. Yeah,
Much
what's
fun.
up, Hypno? Moonlight Sonata. Do I know how to play that?
It's such a good one.
I actually don't know if I can play that. Hold on. Sorry, I'm listening to it right now.
Oh, you're fine. I am trying to get all this stuff together. Hopefully I can make this without blowing anything up.
That would be preferable.
And seems like we got everything we need.
Dude, there's way too many chords in this song. I can't remember. I'm not gonna be able to play the whole thing. I'll play you a little tiny bit of it. I did have a classical background, but never ended up playing this one. Although a lot of people did.
I love this song.
Etc. Dude, that song goes on for a very, very long time.
It's really awesome, though.
That's the best I got. It is a good
See.
song. Like, I actually should learn that for real.
That was in Revolver. Do you remember that movie?
Oh, yeah, I think vaguely. I know we watched it together.
That was like so perfect how they used that in that movie.
You did really well, thank you. Yeah, if I had like, well, it's been a long time since I looked at sheet music, but if I had sheet music, I could probably do a better job. Okay, I've got to figure out where the input bus is on this thing. I really want to try this thing out. Probably what's going to happen is after the stream today, and then the fact that we're not streaming tomorrow, I'm probably going to spend like the next 48 hours of my free time just overhauling everything, like getting enough of these and programming, doing all the filtering, like all that crazy stuff. But I at least wanted to like figure this thing out and give it a bit of a try. On the top side of the glass part. Oh. Not there. There? No. Aha. There we go. And we should just need one for like an advanced stocking input bus, right? Yeah, so we can just put it like right there. Perfect. I do wish more of this interface stuff was on the bottom instead, but that's okay. Apiary array is finally going offline. Well, salutes in chat.
What
Yeah,
the crap?
it served you well. What are you blowing up this time?
It seriously makes 0 sense why it's blowing up.
That is really weird.
It has all of the aspects.
Do you have extract on?
Yeah.
Did it automatically take out the middle block?
No, I would not doubt that
Because it's a
doing
recursive craft. Yeah. Yep.
What a jerk.
This is why I should learn how to use Steve's Factory Manager for this. One day. You don't really need that many IOFs total. The one that you need it for the most is going to be MMC, right? How many MMCs do you think I need, Halloween? I think, Edidia, weren't you saying like up to 16? For MMCing? I could also be misremembering that. You had 16. Okay, yeah. You had like 6. Interesting. Oh, 16 total, 13, which were MMC. Okay. Well, I think we have room for like up to like 20 or more in this room, so I think we'll be fine. We'll just kind of play it by ear. 4 wash, 4 MWMC. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is my first time looking at this. So I see the running mode. This is macerate. This is MWTM. Okay, so do we like... Okay, yeah, screwdriver. So this would be macerate, ore washer, macerate, centrifuge. Okay. Which we might use this one quite a bit as well. Okay, now here's a question. So if I've got this in macerate, wash, macerate, centrifuge mode, what happens if I give this thing purified ore? So like purified ore that's like skipped the first step, the macerate step. Will it just find its position in the order of operations correctly? Or will it just not know what to do with it? It'll just macerate and then centrifuge it. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah. Thank you. Because I've been trying to figure out how I was going to incorporate, like, you know, from a bunch of the different combs and stuff, you get, you know, different purified ores. And I was trying to figure out how that would fit into the system. So that's great. You can process fluorite ore and IOF. Dude, I don't even know if I've seen fluorite before. Oh, weird. Yeah, I've never made this before. The sandstone line, yeah. Do people do this? Is this a normal thing people do? Huh. One of the best fluorine sources, unironically, till SE pump. Okay. Yeah, we've been using cryolite bees for that. But I guess if you didn't have bees, yeah, that'd definitely be an option. I cannot wait until space elevator pump. It's gonna be so good. Okay, so I did tear down the sifters, so I kind of want to dedicate this one to... By the way, should I just void stone dust? Is there any reason for me to hang on to more stone dust? There probably isn't, is there? Void it, yeah. Ore washer sifter. Yeah. This is what I want. Okay. So what I want to do... I guess we'll have a wireless connector here. And then we've got the brown network over here. Right. Actually, you know what? I want the ability to mess with the interface of this, so... Let's use a covered cable. And connect these up one more time. Okay. Now it's... Manually set our stocking buses. Process what we need so we don't process stuff we don't care about. Interesting. So I'm just gonna have each on like a different subnet, and then filter stuff into those subnets. That way.
Hey,
I think that should
Zyra.
work. Cyrus, what's up? I watched a video of yours. Wait, a video of ours? Wait, what video? Okay, let's see if this thing uses shut down due to power loss. That's weird. Those are all connected. Why did that happen? What do I do to 100% understanding do the video? Yeah, that's... I remember Dissolution Tank was one of those things that was a huge obstacle. Like, it felt like a huge jump in difficulty from everything I'd been doing up to that point. There's another hump that's kind of like that as well. It's the bacterial vat, which is something that you'll get to, I think in ZPM. Can't quite remember. Is there a UAAL tutorial? That's a good question. There should be. Yeah, dude, I don't know why. Does anybody know why this would be failing? So I went from 4 UHV hatches, which was working just fine, to 8. We've got a 64 amp dynamo. That shouldn't be an issue. Everything looks like it's connected up. This is 64 amp cable. Yeah, 8 UHV energy hatches. You can't put 8, it just doesn't work. Dude. Really? What about 6?
I know what.
Because I know you can put 8 on, for example, the UU matter multi-block. 8 works there. So I've heard. Yo, Blade Master, what's up? It is going well. Well, at least on my end. I just heard Cat grumbling over here. Everything okay?
I need more tainted goo.
Oh god. I think we were getting that from the cauldron in the nether. It's on the nether roof. Eight hatching is the exception, not the norm. Yeah, so it seems. Unfortunate. I would think, like, dude, why don't they just let you put lasers on this thing? That would be so much better. But yeah, how are you doing, Blade Master? Yeah, there it goes again. All right, so this is the extent to which we can power this thing at the moment until we get UEV hatches. But I mean, this is so much better than what we were doing before. Now, it says max parallelism 1024. Does that mean it's actually running 1024 parallels? Because it doesn't feel like it.
Hey, John. I need more tainted goo. Seems like a really bad request.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is to get the like infinity wand. That'd be crazy awesome, but you do need the tainted goo to make it. So where is the cauldron?
I can give you coordinates because I've got a waypoint for it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can't see the waypoint because I'm not in the nether. Let me just...
Well, I won't see your waypoints. Duh. What is this?
1 second. Oh, I'm not in the same dimension. Oh god, okay. Oh wait, I have a command. Ah. I am here.
Hi.
Where are you? There you are. This way.
Okay.
There's a biome with unlimited tainted goo. I think we've been to that before or something. Yeah, so you can just like throw random items into this and it'll keep... Every now and then this spawns little goos that you have to kill.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you told me beforehand. Now, how do I get the...
Oh, there's one.
You kill it?
Just kill it, yeah. Without killing me. Yeah. But you know, I think we have one of these in a vial. That we could also like put in the EEC maybe?
That would be really helpful.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, thalmic slime. Yeah, if you want to make a powered spawner with a thalmic slime soul vial, which is in the system, then you can totally do that. It's doing max parallels, but the sifter recipe is all chance based. Yeah, I was looking at that after the fact. Yeah, you're right. Halloween. Yeah, so this definitely is working. Max parallels. Which is freaking awesome. So we'll just let it work through the sifter stuff for the time being. We'll make, I mean, you know, we've got the room here. We might as well make like 2 more wall shared. And then we can devote those to like maceration. Well, I guess go ahead and do one for MMC, right? Take care of this whole thing. I guess we also want one for MOMC. So macerate or washing and then macerate centrifuge. Actually, we should probably do that next. There's a lot of stuff in here that's
Okay, where do you want me to take this guy?
Oh, do you remember how to make a powered spawner?
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's what you would have to do to use it
Can
in
I
the
just
EEC.
replace it with one we've already got going?
You would still have to like
I can't just swap out.
you have to have like a broken spawner bound with the soul vial. Yeah. Just make a Tate Thistle overflow with mana. I don't know what that is.
I am scared of doing that because of what happened to Crypto. Crypto was like trying to do that, and then now he has evacuated his world and gone to the personal dimension because his world is destroyed.
Oh, Blade Master, you just got to LV. Congratulations. That's awesome.
What was that?
This definitely is the safer way. It's just more involved.
Now, that was pretty smart setting it up where you did.
Oh, what, the cauldron?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was somebody's suggestion. Yeah, somewhere where it's like never chunk loaded, basically. Steamrolling to Envy to get benzene. Ah, yes, you're going benzene.
Very nice.
Benzene is the way. Every time I try to go for an early game power source that isn't benzene, I just get frustrated and just end up doing benzene.
Crypto was doing some really cool stuff with all the taint in his world. I thought it was really cool, everything that he was pulling off, but it ended up just taken over. But it was really cool to see and hear about.
Wait, taint thistle is the Botania flower, right?
I'm sorry, what did you say, baby?
Taint thistle is the Botania flower, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was rolling up a bag of chips right when you were talking to me.
You good. Okay, here we go. Also, I feel like this thing is not, this personal healing nano booster is not filling up my saturation.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll find out, but you need diesel for rocket parts. Yeah, yeah. Which is a little bit annoying, but I actually use diesel as a transitionary thing. Like beginning of MV. Until I can do benzene. Then I switch over to benzene.
Oh, how funny. You already had a thermic slime and a soul vial.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
You've got several of them in here. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Can I take this zombie that's in here, or are you saving these for something else? You've got 2 in here
Why do you need that?
to make the Franken zombie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. I think I did that for that very purpose. So.
Okay, very cool. I've got to go get an Enderman. I'll be back.
Some blocks have multiple candidates or can use any tier. Huh? Oh. Stupid scaffolding's in the way. Okay. There you go.
Here. Oh,
Oh boy. I just look at their feet and then you're able to tell what they are without aggroing them. Like up close.
well, I seem to have already ticked off 1 somehow. So I'm trying to find 1.
Oh, yeah.
It's a party now.
Yeah. Time for a little Kikoku action.
Oh, I got what I needed.
Nice. Easy. Okay. Been a little server lag there.
It's always angry when I come back from the end.
Starting to research and craft EOH parts, which is exciting. That is very exciting. Y'all are, well, I don't want to say prematurely, but you're kind of reaching the end. There's a lot of work to be done. You're at the same place average Gregtech players at right now. In their world. But you only have to cook for 24 people? Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Compared to, can you say how many you normally cook for? I'm sure much more than that. Um, 100 plus, yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Crazy.
That is quite a job. Yeah, a lot of respect for that. Urabon large plates.
Hey, babe, I will be right back.
Okay. Interesting. I'm sure you need a lot of these.
Real fast. Do you need anything while I'm up?
Water actually be great.
Okay, I'll be right back.
So you need 896 casing, each of which requires a Shirabon large plate. Oh, 12,582,000 seconds. Uh-huh. I see what you mean by normally clogging it. Wow. The absolute worst. Yeah, Tell has a minor PTSD from that, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what the math would shake out on that, but that's still going to be quite a bit of time. Good times. Okay, what did we say this one was going to be? The ore washer? MOMC? Yeah. That seems good. Let's see. We're going to need another muffler hatch. We're going to need... I haven't used this item very much, so I keep forgetting what it's called. It's like the stocking input hatch. Okay, yeah. We'll need another advanced stocking input bus. We'll need some wireless, but we can get that in a second. Water, thank you. Oh, no, I'm good. Wow, 14,000 seconds. Yeah, that's still crazy. All right, muffler hatch right here. Stocking input hatch here. Go ahead and put a wireless connector right there. And... I don't know if this is going to be like the stocking input bus where like you need it connected before it registers the items, but we'll go ahead and try to whitelist the distilled water and lubricant.
Yeah, sorry.
You're good.
It's just a really random hiccup. Holy mackerel.
Set up. Metastable OG. I don't know what that is. Holy mackerel what? Oh, what Blade Master said?
Blade Masters comment. There was a whole
Dude.
week when there was a mock war stand and there was 500 plus soldiers stationed at my military complex.
That's intense.
Okay, so now I've got the powered spawner and the soul vial. What do I do with them now?
Well, you need to put a soul vial in with a broken spawner into the soul binder.
So it has to be a broken spawner now.
Yes. We should have some, yeah. Oh yeah, I
Any
got this from like a... It doesn't matter. So what's going to happen is the soul binder will use the vial to overwrite whatever the broken spawner is bound to. And you need to provide it experience, which you do by clicking the button.
I was just making sure before I hit that button that I'm doing it right.
I don't think you have enough, though.
Oh, snap. Thank you.
Yeah, you need 30.
Awesome. Just another one of those awesome Greg rabbit holes.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They really are.
I would have thought you were used to them by now. Maybe in a way you get... Yeah, you never quite get used to them. Oh, Ganesson. Oh, okay, gotcha. You take normal Oganessa and put it in molten enriched Naquata alloy. It's a Mark IV recipe. Yeah, that's pretty slow. You would definitely want to do that in compact fusion, to say the least. And it requires so much startup that even in a Mark V compact, I bet that's not that quick. Oh, we forgot maintenance hatch.
Blade Master, that is great that you actually had more people assigned to help you.
I would hope so. For real. Not on. All right, we should be good to go. Oh, let's make sure we void our stone dust. I just realized something. I've been processing this stuff this whole time in these integrated ore factories. I don't think I had an output bus. I don't know if it's just been voiding everything. Probably has, actually.
I didn't even think these could form without having the output bus in it.
You would think not, right? Well...
Mattel rip products.
Yeah, you know, these things happen. Right. Okay, output's
so
over.
Sad.
You have space. Yeah. In fact, I really hadn't been actually mining much from the space elevator until we had solved all this, you know, the ore processing problem. So we should be in good shape pretty soon. One reason I really wanted to get the space elevator in action is, what is it, Tiberium? Yeah, we need Tiberium dust for NAC fuel Mark III. And I was using meteors to get this, so you can use the crystal processor mainframe to get Tiberium. But honestly, like, this just isn't fast enough. The speed that we were mining the meteors, it's definitely not fast enough. Do you have an infinity chest for no, not yet. I was gonna try to look into that either like toward the end of this voltage tier or the beginning of UEV. Because in UEV they do want you to make the eternal singularity anyway for the DTPF, and that's of course the hardest part of the infinity chest. So we'll get around to it soonish. Are you not mining them with a bound pick? Manual mining? Excuse me? We don't manually mine here. God, I sound like such an elitist now. What's happened to me?
I don't know.
No, the bound pick is very cool. I think we actually did try that. Like play around with it a bit. It was very fun. Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be...
Oh, dude, we're getting nether stars. Nice. Oh, we already had 3.5 million. Okay, well, yeah. Oh, that's going to be so nice to clear out these drives finally. And then we can kind of repurpose stuff. So right now, we have the brown network set to, what was it? MOS. And then this one is set to MOMC. If anybody doesn't know what this means, it's just like macerate for M. O stands for ore wash. Macerate again, then centrifuge. And then this one would be macerate, ore wash, sift. And you just keep putting down more IOFs and you'll stack those resources. Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm really looking forward to being able to go all out with the void miners. We've actually just been using void miner tier 1s, and I think a couple of them weren't even using Oganesson, just because I couldn't handle all the stuff from them. Finally use our space elevator full time for mining as well. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And I guess I might as well make one more here. Kat, how are you doing, by the way? Like, do we need to end soon? Because I know you weren't feeling well.
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm
Okay.
better than when we first started. So.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you do sound better, but I didn't know.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Like, once we started streaming, talking to people, you know, kind of get a little bit of adrenaline going. And I'm just really happy to be getting this stuff done. I've been putting off, you know, I've had these things crafted for like 4 or 5 days now. I've just been like holding off until now, so I'm very excited to get these up. Lesson learned, never log out in Twilight Forest with shaders on. Really?
Oh.
Now, Blade Master, you're playing on are you playing on the beta or are you playing on 2.6.1? Because yeah, 2.6.1 has had known issues with the Twilight Forest. There's like a fix out there or something, but I forget what the issue was exactly. It was like certain like terrain generation in Twilight Forest was causing issues for people. Login issues or Nagastone. Okay, yeah, there you go, Halloween, yeah. Yeah, try that, Blade Master. Maybe you'll be able to find the fix for what's going on with you. We actually never ran into an issue somehow. But I think we updated to 2.6.1 after we had done all of our Twilight Forest shenanigans. We just never had an issue. Now, we do actually need to go capture a Snow Guardian. Remember we were talking about that last week, Kat?
Yeah, we were. Now,
Maybe I
will say
should do that fix.
there is one issue that we have over there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what causes it or what, but like, it's like everything goes white.
Oh, I think that's just Angelica.
Angelica does some really goofy stuff.
That doesn't happen just in Twilight Forest. That'll happen on like random planets and stuff to me too.
Okay.
So
You go to the planets more than I do.
Naga blocks cause crashes. You update the version of Twilight Forest to fix it. Yep, there you go. Okay. I'm going to be a good boy and go ahead and put my output bus on this one so I don't forget. Oh, you're on 2.7 beta. Oh. Angelica just isn't working with shaders properly. So you're replaced with the Optifine. Yeah, hopefully they're able to fix all the issues with shaders, because I'm really looking forward to having that, you know. I would rather do the shaders with Angelica out of the box, right? No light, everything was black, even when I had torch in your hand. Oh, that's weird.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
is
super
really
weird. I'm like very excited about the new update, but I'm like very apprehensive about it at the same time, because I know there's gonna be a lot of issues for a while. And there are some growing pains, you know, the no more infinite output bus, output hatch. Overall, I'm really looking forward to it. Maintenance hatch. The main ores you didn't SE mine were diamond and apatite. Huh. Apatite. What? Do we even use apatite for anything at the moment, Kat? Do you know of? Other than like those weird forestry circuits occasionally. But yeah, diamond is gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
Think off the top of my head, but I feel like we needed it for something.
You probably will for phosphorus since it produces more than regular phosphorus dust. Interesting. I mean, I've just been using the phosphorus B for phosphorus dust for the phosphoric acid. Are you telling me that I would eventually want to use it a different way? Or get it a different way? Oh, 3,000 liters instead of 1,000. Uses sulfuric acid. This one uses oxygen. Alright, so should I be using this recipe ultimately? Sulfuric acid is... Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you just space pump it. Yeah. It's the same amount of time for both of them. Okay, yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. I probably won't mess with that until it becomes an issue, but now I know how to solve that issue. All right, there we go. What do we want to set this one to? I guess we'll do... Red cap sapper. You know, I never found one of those. I wonder if it would still be worth it to go back and do that. Oh god, was that you?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
getting attacked by bees. I made the Snow Queen bee. I'm trying to find where the heck I put her.
I don't know why your explosion sounds have been freaking me out today.
Maybe because you're sick, it just makes you extra jumpy.
It could be, yeah. You need tons of infinity. Yeah, that is what I'm concerned about, for sure. Okay, yeah, let's just go ahead and do MMC for this one.
You know, I didn't even think to do that, Tell. Thank you.
There you go.
Let's see.
I always forget about that feature.
Well, I mean, it's not even popping up. Will that work if she's in the mega apiary?
Oh, maybe not.
Like, or she could be over here. Oops. I'm on fire now. It's okay. Everything's fine.
This is fine.
Everything's fine. Turn off.
You can look at the inventory without hitting the switch. But remember, you have to use the... If you want to turn it off, you have to use the machine control cover. No. Back down. Yeah,
that's
that thing.
right.
Yep.
Okay, but I can just click on inventory.
Yeah,
instead,
you should be
right?
able to see it, yeah.
See
You could
how often I actually use this thing.
You could try the highlight, the double click, the search bar thing. Maybe. I don't actually know if it would show it properly or not.
Really seems to be. I swear I made one of these. Because I needed the blood from it for something.
Snow Queen, it makes Snow Queen comb, which then gives you like Snow Queen blood drop, which gives you Snow Queen blood, which you need for some Thaumcraft stuff.
Yeah, like I need it for the Icorium adorned Icor woven silver wand scepter, which will ultimately be used to make the infinity wand.
That's what it is. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe get close to the middle of the blocks and try T again. Are you sure we made the Snow Queen, Cat?
Well, I'm about to look here. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I don't have a
well, but you
pencil for it.
can force a queen easily with that.
Yeah.
I'm having a little issue with this IOF here. I've got it set on macerate centrifuge, which would make me think, okay, if I give it a bunch of impure piles, it'll centrifuge them. But it's saying, oh, wait, I'm actually being a doofus. We need lubricant and distilled water. Never mind. Wow, amazing. Only the brain would work. But yeah, I'm probably going to set the rest of these up and then kind of just try to process everything that we have at the moment. So we kind of reach an equilibrium point. And then I'll turn on all the void miners and then send all the B products over here. OT only has a range of 10 blocks. That's good to know. I would have thought it was much further than that. We know how to make sponges. Sponges. Is that even a thing in 1.7? Like, I want to get rid of all this water, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Yo, Geronimo, what's up?
Geronimo.
Hope you had a good stream. I was actually looking for you before our stream started, and I didn't see you streaming. I guess you started late today. Hope all is well, though. So I could just
Like, picked up a random cactus somewhere.
a random cactus.
Yeah, like flying back from like.
Oh, do you know why? Because whenever the cactus grows up an additional bit, it runs into whatever is blocking its growth and it just falls to the floor. That happened when I had to like change something over there.
What do we have? Like, I didn't realize we even had cactuses over there.
What's that one cactus that's like right there for some alveary or something? I don't know.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Oh, no.
It's where it's coming from, that one.
Like, it happened when I was flying from the portal over this way. And that's why I was like, what the heck? Some random cactus.
Then replace water air. That is a very good point. I actually did think about that. I'm trying to be a good boy.
Good boy.
Mm-hmm. Trying not to use World Edit for any directly mechanical purpose, even if that means just tearing these down. I know. You started over on your creative project. Okay, well, I hope that's going well then. Again, I need to like check out what you're up to. I did see your latest video. I think it was yesterday. It's a really good video. You got a lot of building done in that video. Yeah, I've never used that before. Oh god, I'm gonna get sand everywhere. Oh jeez. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. There is one from Open Blocks Sponge. Wait, is there? Oh. Oh wait, there's a vanilla one too. Oh, okay. Well, you know. Instead, we decided to do things the dumbest way possible. So, for your entertainment.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, so I don't mess this up.
Okay, yes.
I hit the cover and then disable with redstone?
Yeah. Because we want the machine on, but there's no like redstone signal to enable it, so The reason that I do that is sometimes it was turning off for some reason. Like it was temporarily not getting power from the ME, the GT PDP, the GTEU PDP. I don't know why, because everything is chunk loaded properly. So. Oh, by the way, the creative, the neutronium energy cell is done.
Yay.
So you can put that over there now. Preferably like on the blue network, like right next to the quantum ring. Probably where the other one is sitting.
Right
So you
over
can
here?
take that one away.
Let me pull the other one out. Neutronium. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's our quest. Actually make a map for 1.7 to 10, then set the world boundary to say 1 turn 20 blocks or so. After that, regular GTNH world will spawn with origin. Oh! I didn't know there was any capability like that for 1.7 to 10. That's cool.
What was I doing?
Kat, I'm gonna go get like a protein bar or something. You need anything while I'm gone?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Herb.
Okay. Trying to find a free space to put this. So, I should probably check this, make sure. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Doesn't look like it's going out. It's been a while since I pulled this. Maybe I'm not doing it right.
What are you trying to do? That's right. That's where we filtered them.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it's not coming out of the terminal.
It won't do
Like-
that. Only new combs introduced to the system. Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
I wish there was a really good way to like export from applied energistic system in like a low lag kind of way. There is the export bus, but I don't know. My understanding is that's really not the best way to go about doing things. And you can only make it go so fast, too. You can also conveyor things out of a ME interface quickly, which is why I had that other setup there that you saw with like the
Yeah.
chest buffer.
I was wondering what you were doing.
If you had like thousands and thousands of something and you wanted to get it into the centrifuge, you could filter it on the ME interface I have there.
Huh.
Make a cell, format it with what you want to transfer. Run IO port. Oh, you know what? I always forget that the IO port has that mode. So, the transfer direction. Yeah, I always forget that that's a thing. That's a really good idea. Yeah, I need to start using that in certain instances. Super fast. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. I'm trying to think what other modes there's only 5 modes total for this thing, right? Oh yeah, thermal centrifuging. Yeah, we don't have. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That would be the most common use case. Yep. So chemical bathing. Do y'all ever use the IOF for chemical bathing? It seems like it would be a very specific niche case. No. Yeah. I didn't think so. You got ore washer thermal centrifuge. We don't have that one yet. Got that one. Hey, there's literally only like 5 modes to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Probably. So I do need to do the thermal centrifuge one. Guess we can go ahead and set that up as well. Is it gonna let me? Do it this way? Actually, that is not. No, that is not what I want to do. Okay, never mind. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God, positioning this is like breaking my brain for some reason. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's the way we want it. Get rid of our terminal. Oh,
wow.
and it. Sorry, what, Cat?
I just clicked on the picture Adidia shared, and that is a crazy build. What is that?
Yeah, what? Wait, that's the centrifuge, right? That's a scalable centrifuge. You just got it like in a weird vertical orientation. Yeah. It's a twist thing, Cat.
Okay. Well, seems like it'll be a perfect, multi-block for him with all the apiaries he's got going.
That is so funny. You're already making another one of those. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Cat, that thing is like a insanely overpowered centrifuge. You can basically give that thing as much power as you want, and it'll... Things are just... However fast you're thinking it is, it's faster than that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think it is limited by its size, but you can keep adding parts to it. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do here is break this. And we're going to connect it up to the thermal centrifuge instead. Thermal refinery over here. We're going to change the mode on this to thermal centrifuge, yeah. There we go. There we go, perfect. And then, yeah, I think... So these three are going to be the three, like, weird outlier processes. We've got sifter here. We've got ore washer, mass rate centrifuge here. Then we got ore washer, thermal centrifuge here. And then I think the rest of these, we'll add to these as needed. But the rest of these overall, I think will just be like MMC. Oh, I-core caps. Nice.
Huh?
That should be an autocraft, I think, right? Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we'll need them after this, so I didn't set them up.
No, I just meant the primal charm. That's all.
Oh, yeah, those are.
Oh, that's bad.
What?
We're out of distilled water. It's really bad.
Seriously? That's weird. I thought you had like just fixed that not long ago.
Yeah, I did. The ore thing was literally using more than we were producing, which is also really bad because I think we need distilled water for our knack fuel to not get voided.
Oh boy.
Which is like the foundation of our base.
That'll be really, really bad.
You really change your name? Yes. Adidia did in fact change his name. Oh no, it's liquid air. It's not, okay. Never mind. We're good. I mean, we're not good. I need to power on distilled water, but that's crazy. We're only giving it 1 amp of ZPM. Yeah, no wonder. Okay. Let's fix this. Maybe like UV 16 amp? Might be better. Oh, and by the way, ever since learning about the random, what do you call it? The random refresh on multi-blocks. How it's like at a set, well, it's not random. It's actually at a set time. You just don't know what the time is. I have learned from the error of my ways, and I will no longer be hot swapping on active transformers. Tel would be very proud of me right now.
So I'm doing this right?
Boo. Yes, you're... No, wait. I think they have to go the other way around.
Okay.
Which is annoying. Yeah, there you go. Enchantment cost.
Oh, but I need that much.
Experience, yeah.
Okay.
Get bitten, did you? No, I just learning about like how it could be like literally one tick after you take the hatch off. Like that's insane. Like why would you ever hot swap knowing that? Like you're going to get an explosion inevitably. Like I thought it was just like a set amount of time after taking the hatch off before the multi-block did its refresh thing, but if it's at a, standard time, then you don't know what that time is. For fun and excitement. No, I don't really. There are plenty of other ways for me to have fun. That ain't one of them, Chief. No, I had false knowledge. And now that I have the correct knowledge, I know better. Literally rushing. Yeah, oh yeah. Absolutely. All right. Okay, yeah, that's I would say that's a little bit faster. Yeah.
All right. So
Much more acceptable.
now I turn the EEC off and then I swap out the spawner.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Now that EEC is slower because it's being used for the ritual, but you should still get what you want from it.
Okay.
If you wanted it to be faster, you could go use the other EEC.
That's fine. Magma cream. Okay. We need the tainted goo from this.
Yeah. The 33% drop, it says.
I'm just trying to make sure, because sometimes you have to have like a particular weapon and something in there.
No,
I'm trying to
well,
make sure.
right now you're on Taint Spore, so you need to scroll to the Thalmic Slime. Wait, what did you click on to get the screen?
Tainted goo.
That's weird. Yours has 12 pages, mine has 13 pages with the Thalmic Slime on it.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know why. Well,
It's like
alright,
you're
so-
missing the Thalmic Slime in your NEI.
that is really bizarre. Well, can you check it since you have it and make sure we don't need like a particular weapon
No,
with it?
it doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very nice.
Phil's been yelling at me for a year. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. It is getting removed in 2.7. I keep forgetting that. So, Cat, in 2.7, the active transformer won't explode the way it currently does.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at this point, idiot, just, just keep doing what you're doing. Might on average have 1 or 2 more explosions. Okay, so I should be able to turn these back on. Okay, it's keeping up with distilled water there. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're making more than we're using now. Okay, perfect. Okay, so each one of these are specialized. So the rest of these, yeah, they could just be MMC. Easy. Let's see. Advanced input bus. Put that right there. Stocking input hatch. We'll put that up here. Muffler hatch here. UHV energy hatch. We do need 4 more of these. Is that you? Or is it just storming?
I think it's
Oh, just
storming, but
storming.
that does freak me out when I'm by Bombcraft. Like, I swear I haven't done anything bad.
We also need a maintenance hatch. Here we go. Oh no. Wait, no, I built that correctly. Okay, never mind. Dude, I thought I built this thing one off. I was about to have to tear the whole thing down. And I would have torn it down. We're good. Let's see, 4 times 6 of these, that's only 24 amps of UHV. It's not a lot. I was prepared to need way, way more over here. Everything okay?
I'm wondering if I haven't, like, I missed some research or something. None of the required research. Well, I don't know why it's not making it.
Is there some weird, like, hover over the wand? No, like the crafting part or whatever. Oh, okay, it's just a wand core.
Yeah, it's like I've got all of this.
Okay, and
But-
it's all on the terminal?
Uh-huh.
Let me see.
And I ended up putting it on autocraft because it wouldn't let me do it that way. And even in autocraft, it's just like hanging out.
How much V is required?
For both of them, it wants like 1100 of all the main aspects. So we've got
hold on,
that.
click one. Like, go to the NEI thing. So we need a wand capacity of 562 total. We don't have that.
Okay.
Because you're thinking of aspects from the system, but no, it's V inside the wand that's
the
in
wand that's there.
yeah.
Okay.
You're definitely not gonna be able to do this with auto crafting. But yeah, we're gonna have to get a better wand. That is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, the wand that we have is the Thaumium embossed Void Scepter. Let me go pull up Tell's cheat sheet. Looks like the one after that is the Void Aspected Void Scepter. Auto crafting wands top at 150. Yeah, I wasn't sure of the number, but I had a feeling it was around there. Yep. So you got to do it manually.
Well, this one doesn't even have a recipe.
Well, you have to do some NEI shenanigans to find it.
But it looked like the decap on that is 100 as well.
I wouldn't go by that. So I'm using the Void Wand Core. I'm trying to look through these different recipes here. Void Aspected Void Scepter. Oh, here it is. Its capacity is only 240 though. Oh. Although I guess maybe with like your outfit and then adding a augmentation to it or whatever, maybe it would get up to the amount that we need. Hold on, can I link this in chat?
Oh, check it out. They'll coming in hot. Icorium adorned. Wait. That's the one we're trying to make. And we can't make that one right now.
Wait.
So we're trying to get a wand that will let us make the Icorium adorned.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need the Void Aspected Void Scepter. So, Kat, to find it, look up Void Wand Core.
Okay.
And then right click that. And then it should be like around page 30 or something like that. Page 26.
Aspect
And save that recipe, yeah. That's what we need to make next.
Ooh, fun times.
Oh, Thaumcraft.
Oh, look, there are the tainted fragments.
Tainted fragments. Okay, so yeah, so what you do is you put that same little bud that we were using earlier on a tainted crystal block.
Can we do that over here, or
Yeah,
should I
you could
take
do
that
it there.
somewhere
Yeah,
else?
you could replace that one with a tainted crystal block. I don't think we have that. It's a cauldron recipe. Tainted crystal block. Mm-hmm. And we do have idiom, so should be good. Oh, the search button. Yeah, I do forget about that search button sometimes in certain contexts. Yeah, that was a good idea.
All right, and what is that thing called? It was some kind of sapling, wasn't it?
Oh, Rosa something? Rosa Mysteria.
Yeah. Sprout. And I can throw appetite at it.
I think we used fertilizer before, but maybe appetite would work too.
That'll be fine. We'll use the fertilizer. Oops.
It is pretty annoying how you have to keep replacing it each time, but hey, it works. Oh god, lubricant is not doing well.
Good thing you noticed before we just ran out.
Yeah. Because it uses 2 lubricant per ore, but when this thing is running at like 1024 in parallel on multiple machines, yeah, that's going through like probably 8,000 lubricant per second.
Crap.
Mm-hmm. We've got to solve that. I wonder if I need to, like, I've actually never made a dangote, which is really funny. I've gotten through all I've done with the pack without making a dangote, but
What is that?
it's like a souped up distillation tower.
Ah.
It's basically an advanced distillation tower. But I wonder if I should just make a... I feel like I should just make a mega.
I mean, if we can afford the mega, I'd just go ahead and make that.
Yeah, I mean, the mega distillation tower is really cheap. Yeah, let's just do that. Might sound crazy. I've never heard you say anything crazy. Definitely not. Need fluorine, so I might do another map just for cryolite bees. Oh god. I mean, actually not that insane. Although, I don't know. So, what I might argue, on the other hand, is you're literally about to get, like once you get to UHV, you're going to have 4 times the amount of space in each mega apiary. Why don't you just... Can you just wait till then? I mean, maybe not. Waiting is so yesterday. You know, and people call you lazy. Not true. Oh, why is this? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening here?
Oh.
Why?
Are we having bad power issues?
Yeah, that would be really bad. And power's fine. UV 16 amp energy hatch. UV 16 amp dynamo hat. Oh, wait, what? Oh, what? What? How did that happen? Does everybody see this? My laser target hatch just like oriented itself to the north. How the heck did that happen?
That is very weird.
I mean, I guess I did that. I don't
Did ya?
remember doing that, but okay, sure. Problem solved. Oh yeah, I need to start planning out the mega. See, there's our controller block. How much clean stainless steel do we need? It's like a 15 by 15 times what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $56 times 11. Sure. Okay, output hatch. Applied gray. Wait, what? The heck was that quest?
I have no idea.
Applied Greg. Oh. Wow. Free output bus. Amazing. Okay. Probably do 16 amp UV for this distillation tower as well. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Get a normal LV output hatch. And then clean stainless steel machine casing. All right, perfect. Adjusted hatch. Wait, what? Wow, did I do the math that wrong? I think I did. Yikes. Okay. Oh man. Kat, I think I'm gonna have to call it in a minute.
Your brain shutting down.
My eyes are starting to hurt.
Oh, baby. All right. Well, whatever you want to do.
I'm surprised you're doing as well as you were doing.
I am too.
I didn't think Kat was going to be able to stream earlier tonight.
It was really bad. Like, I completely passed out like an hour before stream.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, just let me have a small nap.
Guess that's what you needed.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how much further this gets us. Not very far. Okay.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Good seeing you again.
This fall has been brutal as far as like sickness goes.
Hey, thank you so much for that follow, Tool Tamer.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I think we're good. Hope you guys feel better. Have a good night. If you get off soon, yeah, I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
You
So
do
did
you?
you?
Where do I put this? On this layer. Right here. This one right here. UV 16 amp. Energy hatch. Put right there. Well, age is beyond me. No, I totally understand.
Yeah.
No, I have a lot of respect for that kind of playstyle too. Especially with a pack like this.
I think if I was watching people that were like that far ahead, I would start feeling very overwhelmed.
Yeah, that easily an issue as well. I actually started feeling that way briefly when watching an average Gregtech player, when he was like a tier above us or whatever. I started freaking out about all the stuff that needed to be done, and I was just like, whoa, chill. You don't have to do it that fast. It's okay.
I mean, but on the other hand, like at least you see what's coming and you can kind of like prepare in a way.
No, it was also extremely helpful, for sure.
So it's funny.
Go ahead.
We had the Thaumium Boss Void Scepter in here. And this has a capacity of 240 and a 49% average V cost. And then the Void Aspect Scepter has the same capacity with a 40% average V cost.
Yeah. So it's just like you're just saving more V, which gives you the ability to craft higher things.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that's going to be enough. Obviously you have to make sure you're wearing the perfect
suit
gear.
And everything, yeah. And it's so wild though. It's like you don't see that, the V cost when you're looking on it in like any eye or anything. It's not until you make it that you see it.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
That would be really helpful to be able to see that.
Yeah. Wonder if Steam Age players watch what I do and think, is this guy okay? Or is this what GTNH endgame is like? Oh, they probably just quit the game. Good job. No, I'm just kidding. Programmed circuits. Go. Oh yeah, and I do need a input hatch as well. Probably let's just go for UV 2 million. Fluid export bus. Acceleration car times 4. Dude, your fermented wheat is still going.
I'm not surprised at all. That thing is a monster.
That's a word for it.
Diddy was not kidding that those were fun quests to do.
Yeah. Okay, and then input hatch right here. And then creosote. Yep.
I put those.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. Any channels down here? 11,
That is very true, John.
12.
Hey, uncountably, congrats. Soon you can get your applied energistics going.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
Hey, baby,
Uh-huh.
what is the name of the leggings that come with the this iCore set that we did?
Burning Mantle.
Thank you.
Did you lose your leggings?
They're probably in a chest somewhere.
What? Oh, because you've been using the quantum legs. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Don't worry. I know where my chests are. They've been planted in witchery.
Oh, okay.
There they are. Ha. All right.
Turning
Ow.
off the transformer. There we go. You able to do it?
We'll find out. Let's see.
Oh, it's not what's in the terminal, the gear. It's what's on your person.
Oh. I thought it went with what was...
Mm-mm. I thought the same thing, and then Tell clarified. Yep, see there. There's
Thanks,
Tell.
guys.
Yeah. Don't worry, I did the same thing. Hey, yeah, the swap button. Yeah. Look at Edidia dropping Thaumcraft knowledge. Wow. Who would have thought?
Where's the swap button? Oh, that?
Mm-hmm.
How cool. Okay. Yeah. Learning new things.
Okay, there we go. 51,200 per second. I think that'll do.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, you got it.
I did.
Nice.
But now we're
The-
short end caps. I know things about Thaumcraft. I just don't ever want to do it. Don't blame you. And luckily you've got Tell, who is like the Thaumcraft master.
Mm-hmm.
Woot.
All right. Setting a wireless fluid detector cover for 500 million. Our quantum tank. Let's go back to our mega area. And we'll pop this in. And set to 30,724. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we can very safely turn our ore machines back on. Distilled water is solved. Lubricant is solved. There we go. Wanted to make sure, like, I, for the most part, never had to worry about that stuff again, because I really want to like, you know, expand this out for more MMCs without having to worry about anything. Also, why isn't this working? Are you done? Oh, you are done. Okay. What is this again? MOTM. Okay. There we go. And then I would imagine, like, really we only need 4 subnets for this whole system. So things like multi-smelter, forge hammer, simple washer, like, are we actually going to use simple washer or forge hammer anymore? I don't know. Probably not, because we're getting things mostly in block form. I mean, at a certain point, I would imagine we just start like blacklisting certain things that we know we don't need any more of. Things that were maybe going into the forge hammer simple washer previously. I don't know. Did you all ever still use like forge hammer simple washer in your ore processing separately from the IOFs? I mean, I feel like these are fast enough that why would you go through the trouble of filtering stuff out separately just for that? Yeah. Doesn't seem like it's worth the trouble, really. End game, no. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's not even worth it at this point either. Yeah, we'll have to... Let's see, hold on. Let's measure this. I think this is 11 long, right? Yeah. Let's say we start another one right here. 11, yeah. Okay, that leaves actually the perfect amount of room for several quad centrifuges over here. And then several quad electrolyzers, which I think should take care of like all the extra stuff that we want to process. Yeah, perfect. Oh, you're not working. Wait. Oh, that's right. You're MMC. There we go. Okay, and then we need to connect you. This over here. Those are already connected as well. Good. Let's see. Lubricant. Sorry, what's up, Kat? What do you do?
You know, a lot of times the wands will use like a previous wand or something like that. And I just assumed it just needed like 1, but it needs 3 to make 1.
Oh, God.
So I was like, oh yeah, I'm done with that part. What do I need to work on next? I'm like, wait, did I say 6 for 2 wands?
Oh, God. Well,
yeah. I'll be here for a minute.
At least you have the capability of making it now.
That is very true.
That was a big, speed bump, so. Oh, God. My train of thought is dead.
Sorry, babe.
My brain, it's dead. Probably time to call it here. Okay, yeah. Covered cable. There we go. Advanced stocking bus. Boom. There it is. Now we can process all this stuff. Niobium dust. Oh, that's awesome. All right. We got all 4 IOFs up. We have a 5th one right here. So I guess we can do another MMC and just add to that as needed. But I imagine we probably won't make another one of these for a little while. I guess it just depends. I don't know. It just depends on how many void. We'll be back on Wednesday though, and pick up where we left off. And yeah, I'm gonna send you all over to Nova Shep. 30 minutes is new time now.
Night, everybody.
What are you laughing at?
So these leggings have so much jump to them, I can't even use an elevator.
Oh God. No wonder you don't wear those.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.